Alright guys, we are going to do a tarot, so hopefully you guys will be able to look at the spread. We are going to do a collective tarot portal hop. So this is going to be for everyone in the industry that wants to join in on Infinity, everyone that wants to safely go through Infinity and learn tarot with an astral guide. With this collective spread, I will be traveling with you as a teacher, and my energy will protect any new people. So let's get some good vibes. I'm gonna bring out the laptop, and we gotta play some music because I like music. I love music. Music saved me. Okay. So hopefully you can hear me. At the bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. So let us portal hop for let's do for the winter and autumn portal. It's active. So we'll ask God and let's see how to bring the portals together from now until December and January as well. No, we'll open a New Year's one. Let's just do from now till December. Okay, it's already complete. So we have some master manifestors here, eh? I am honored. I know who this is. Should I take this? It's in my hand. I see. So we have a lot of fire energy here. Lots of wands. We also have the Leo Strength card. Now, on my Instagram, I mentioned that this was going to be how we bring the autumn and portal as well as the winter portal together through strength. And then if there's any Leo energy. So we have Three of Wands and we have Ace of Wands. So the ships are here. We're taking the new direction. And we have Two of Wands, which means there's a second direction, and that's already there. So everyone that's game, these are the winners. These are most likely you are with me because you are a manifester. So this is some powerful energy. I'm very thrilled. I waited my whole life to be with people like this. It's not about the number of views you have, it's about who's watching. As I'm shuffling the cards, the energy is so stable. We have cards flying. So it appears that we could go any way. Ah, beautiful justice. And Nine of Pentacles, so wealth. It could be something legal, it could be contracts, justice, Libra, so Libra season is right now. So somebody could be signing contracts, negotiating, or people could be just partying with the amount of money. You guys are stable, honestly. This is a very stable energy. I was looking for so yeah, we have so everyone that's watching, you're very stable. So keep doing what you're doing. The energy that's here is very stable. And even the song's like, don't think about it too much. And I'm so glad that I have your audience. I could feel the aura as I'm channeling. All right, so we have now 4 of Cups. And I felt it as well as I was channeling that someone's not accepting something because they're double-minded about the 4 of Wands. So somebody is double-minded about 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is something stable. So someone's double-minded about it. It could be just honestly, there you go. We have this card as well from the winter to autumn portal. So this is the Hermit card, Virgo, seclusion. Honestly, I think I know what this is. I'm just worried about the audience watching live, which is funny. All right, there you go. So there is some betrayal energy here in the astral. High Priestess. There's, see, hidden. Something, some conflict is hidden. So let's get into it. And why am I going into details? Because when manifesting, using a labyrinth method is better and more stable than going fast and then awaiting, and then the pillar, the astral pillar you're using is not stable enough. So you gotta like lap people a couple of times, you gotta negotiate. I know when I'm negotiating in the astral with other astral humans, right? I know your astral body, I can recognize it. And you as an astral being can recognize my astral presence because there's an energetic code that's specific to a soul. And we go to the astral to negotiate contracts, and we can renegotiate contracts as well. And I know I've done it. I've been conscious and I've done it. And there is a singular hive mind, a conscious mind entity that we humans have access to. So you can see everything. The Akashic, I don't want to say the Akashic though, because it's the astral threads are very, very There's so many. There's probably infinite. There's so many. So I see. You guys want to be bringing the astral to reality more. You guys want to support. Well, not support. You guys are watching me too to see what I do because I'm new on the scene. But you know what? I like keeping my head down, staying quiet. I just care about making the world a better place. And you know, somebody talked to me about like credit and stuff. They're like, oh yeah, you could take credit. I was like, sometimes, you know, like it's not about that. If you do good work enough times, you'll start getting credit. So I'm just a baby, I'm still beginning. Okay, we have the conflict here. But what do you want to know? Okay, I brought it forward. So in reality, everything's stable, that's good, right? But there's some astral conflict here and somebody needs help. This person needs help. Let's see. So God, what do we say to this person? Ten of Cups. So the conflict's in your head. Everything's in your head in terms of conflict. Because the original cards that we were pulling was very stable and not accepting and being double-minded. That's being in your head. We have 10 of Cups, which is the most amount of happiness. Shall we do this one? What's this? We have 10 of Pentacles, which is the most amount of abundance. I'm gonna do this one too. What is this? We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is stable energy. So we have a lot of pentacles, a lot of wealth in this aura, you know, a lot of happiness and all this conflict. Honestly, when the cards came out, the air to me felt light. Like it felt like it wasn't really, because normally when conflict comes through, I could feel it in my body. But yeah, it seems like somebody's making up something in their head about conflict and everything. Do you guys want me to, should I shuffle? I don't know. I just don't want people to be like, oh, she's pulling out cards now before she was shuffling up. Honestly, I just don't even need the cards. I could feel the aura. So let's do it based off of that. The thing is, I would rather everyone, like on my YouTube, okay, we'll talk. So this video is gonna get posted. This video is gonna get posted right away after I am back from the hospital. I will post this because this is gonna be our collective aura from autumn to winter. Through this portal, I am honestly feeling so blessed to be sharing the space with master manifestors. Thank you so much for choosing to watch me and choosing to entertain the tarot portals and this game of infinity that I like to teach, you know? And so we have infinite happiness, infinite abundance. There's plenty. There's more than plenty, I was gonna say. But do not, the conflict that you keep in the air, in your head, don't give it power. Don't embody it. Because how you manifest is, let's say the conflict's in the air and you're sensing it. As soon as you put it to your body, it will get created. So when you see things in the air that you don't like, you're not going to embody it. The energy that I felt originally is, we have the Two of Wands and we have the Magician. Now, another video I'm going to post is the original tarot reading that I was going to teach, which is the first card is the Fool and the final card is the Magician. So we have a finale here. It appears there's a finale. What do you mean it appears? It already is. It's already final. But, which is cool, right? It just happened so fast. And that's how quantum works, is quantum's very fast when the time gets compressed. So, I already know that the people that are in my audience, you guys know what I'm speaking about. And we have Ace of Wands, so go bold in that direction. And yeah, we have Justice, we have Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. And don't accept, I will say, is don't accept the conflict in your head. Accept the stable structure of Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a solid pillar you can create on. So how pillars in the astral work, how I've seen them, is there's like titans, you know, like gods and titans and that history. You can, once you go to the titans and you go to Chronos and you feel yourself being consumed by the concept of time and by the god of time, Saturn, right? You go through those activations and then you learn. So God will teach you based off of how much you can handle. And those of us that are evolved souls can handle a lot. We can handle a lot. So I'm very blessed to have your audience. And thank you. Now I remember being here. I do. From my astral trips, and I know when I come back. So it's really nice that I can come back with more memory. It's so nice. Because every time the memory gets clearer and more clear. And I'm wondering how many are like that, and I'm just putting it on the internet, like how many of us can actually do that? Apparently not a lot, that's what I'm hearing, but I know, I recognize the energy where a lot of people keep it quiet because they don't want to go to institutions, they don't want to, you know, like me, I went to an institution because I wasn't quiet. But it's okay, because now we're allowed disclosure. We're allowed disclosure at a controlled pace. And we're all going through different timelines to complete our threads and manifesting. So if any of you guys want to write down in the comments what type of tarot reading you want, because honestly, I don't care about my views, I just care about my audience. So I like that you are master manifestors, and I really care about that. I care about the level you're at. So I would rather us be like a few handful, but level high, because the wave that was created was amazing, and we can make the world a better place. We can definitely solve a lot of problems. That's what tarot is for. It's for solutions. So you're feeling some type of way about this, and it may be, maybe you feel calm, which is nice. You feel peace, which is good. You came with a lot of energy to me. You were entertained, and now let's see, we have 7 of Swords. So the number 7 came up because first we had 7 of Wands, and then we have the 7 of Swords, and at the bottom we have 6 of Wands, which is a victory card. So this could be a victory over the conflict of the mind, because we have Mercury as well as Gemini. So we have victory here over that. Do you want to see what's behind this one? Hermit, seclusion. This was the portal. So these are just astral threads. We could just keep going, and then we have the conflict, and we have an offer of hard work, and we have happiness here. And we have the Star card. We have Jupiter, and it appears this prince is on a trip to help the Princess of Pentacles, the original trip. Ooh, because the 10 of Swords was witnessed. And so this is charity, giving back. This is love, transformation, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. I was looking for Jupiter. I mean, we did have Jupiter, but I'm just bored. I'm not bored. It's just that maybe I should do lives. No, actually, you are witnessing me like astral travel while I'm pulling cards. So you're seeing different aspects of me. I was very happy with the autumn to winter portal. Or I am happy. Oh yeah, because I was running backwards. Now I'm going forwards. I could do cards all day. I'll teach you. So the 6 of Cups it was there when I was pulling cards backwards, right? The 6 of Cups was there, but I didn't take it. I was like, nah, they're gonna be like, she's just pulling cards, right? And then we have the Prince of Swords, which is communication, and it's clear communication because we have the Ace of Swords here, and then we have the Pisces, the Moon card, which is intuition. So Pisces is the final horoscope, and it's like intuitive power. So over here we have celebration, and we have clear communication, and we have clear intuitive power. And 6 of Cups is usually with people in our lives. It could be people from our past lives, and as I've explained, past life could be in this avatar you're in right now. So basically your family, whoever you consider family. We have celebration. This one's coming out. 9 of Wands. Oh, this is the final portal I was clearing. But let's see. We have 9 of Wands, which is burden and conflict. And we have Draco. So maybe a dragon, a Sagittarius. This is based off of the new card. I remember I pulled a new card. So that new card is to pull people out of situations they need to be out of. So we have reference to that. So that new card was Temperance. And we have an offer here. We have Mutable Earth, and we have Prince of Pentacles. Oh, somebody's not happy. I'm happy. I don't know what. Somebody in the audience might not be happy. We have Prince of Pentacles, and I remember we were talking about Prince of Pentacles before. So it could be an offer. Like I said, that new card, it's an offer to get someone out of their burden. And we have these cards again, the Ace of Cups, somebody not accepting the Ace of Cups. And then we have Prince of Cups, again, an offer. And we have the transformation Scorpio energy, and we have the Death card. Now, death is not something to be scared of. Death is sentient. The concept of death is alive. And you can negotiate offers with death, you know? I've seen death, and I have spoken with the concept of death, and I learned a lot, and it's what keeps life alive, right? So we have a lot to appreciate when we understand that death is also from God, life is also from God, and because you are a master manifester in this energy, you understand that death and life are concepts from God to teach us how in the astral to do work. So we have an offer here, and I know. I can't wait to party. Like, once I'm out, I'm gonna party. I hope you can hear my audio. I'm probably boring you. Nah, it's okay. I know that my time needs to be put on the internet so that it's there. Because sometimes when we astral travel, our time does not match because there's lags depending on what timeline you're on. And when you meet, you meet. We have Princess of Wands, Summer. What do you want to know? What to leave in the past? Okay. I already told, oh, see how this timeline is? I already told you. It's leave the conflict in the past. That mental energy you're having, leave it in the past. It's so easy. You're just like, okay, no more. That's all you do. So you gotta control your ego. We can develop a super ego if and when we're very accomplished. Trust me, I can too. I think I am the person, you know, because I can do so much. And then I need like a lot of time to, like this hospital situation, in hindsight now, in reflection, I'm like, wow, I did need that. And I needed the new activations because I discovered myself more by putting myself there, you know? I discovered a lot by being there. And like one of my Instagram posts, it says like God hides things in the chaos. So those of us that are elite, energetic beings and have a lot of context to truth and the way things really are, we are difficult to manage because we have super egos. So that being said, it's good to know and to think that you're all that. But remember, the ultimate all that is God. So if you're in God frequency, you move different. You gotta constantly bring yourself to God frequency. You gotta pray. You gotta pray. The prayer doesn't have to be like praising God if your connection with God is not about praise. You praise God when there's moments to praise God. I genuinely love God. I talk to God, and it's such a beautiful air around me when I connect with God. And God gave me all of my prayers. So obviously you're gonna love God. So these portals are great in assistance to God, but to control the ego, my Masi, which is an aunt, she gave me a prayer which is saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And you say that to God. You ask God for forgiveness. You say sorry to God because you know you do make mistakes. And then when you do that, like the air around you lifts, it becomes easier because you're realizing you're handing it to God. And then you say thank you because it's God that brought this consciousness. And you say I love you because God's interacting with you. I think I'm better without the cards. What do you think? But that's some reality for you, for my audience, because you're strong. You wouldn't be attracted to my aura unless you shared it. And so why not do better? Why not be better? And we can definitely bring the future here now. Oh wow, the Sun card. We could definitely bring the future here now and illuminate consciousness on Earth. You know, I'm here to teach. And if you want to teach, you know, many hands make light work. And we have the Queen of Pentacles again, stable energy. I have to return to the hospital in like an hour, so I'm like tired. I'm like, oh. But you know what? That's where I found myself, and it's good. So we'll end it at that. Thank you for sharing your time with me. It's now 33 minutes. And yeah, you can watch this when you have time. And yeah, let's illuminate a better world. All right. Something's in the air. I sense it. Something's in the air right now. Guys, what's going on? What's in the air? There's something. What's in the air? Something's in the air. The intense Mars. I know what that is. And there's some burden around it. Because it's intense. It's intense, that's why. But you know what? Okay. If you want to know about the intensity, prayer should help. Prayer will transmute the intensity. Being double-minded, King of Cups, Eight of Wands, fast communication. So I already know that. Somebody's sad, but there's a victory here. Who is sad? It's not me. I'm happy. Somebody's sad about something though. I could feel it. Somebody's sad about something. What are you sad about? Something about being fast? Going too fast? So why would you be sad about that? I'm not gonna post this. We have 9 of Wands. I don't get it. I don't want to post it. Because maybe this is best to just keep, and then I'll give it to you when things are better. Because we have 9 and 9, but we have victory. And it's about being in the head, like I said. And we have 10 of Pentacles. About money. You're in your head about money. Who cares? No one cares about money. It's about power. People care about power. You could have a cajillion people that have your back, and you would have more people and more power than someone that has 10 of Pentacles. So I already know this, but 10 of Pentacles is good. 10 of Pentacles is about like being like the richest person ever. That's the type of energy that's coming in. And then we have 2 of Cups, Queen of Cups, Princess of Cups, and there's our new card. And we have Queen of Wands. So ultimately, everything's good. Ultimately, everything's good. We have the autumn portal here now. So this is the beginning of the autumn. So all that astral air stuff might be people saying stuff, you know, but somebody's holding me back from saying things right now. I could feel it. But it's okay. I know we gotta be hush hush around it. Hush hush, remember. Let's see, what is this? And we have Neptune. Music. We had the Pisces energy coming early. So this is the Hangman, which is calming us down from the speed and the conflict. Everything's balanced. I was crying on my lows, on my highs. Told my love. I don't think you like cards. We have stability. Oh wait, that's so close. And we have Ace of Wands. But you don't want to see me with the cards right now.